defense of NOFEAR5 is ready to be tested once more.
Yeah, worth highlighting that B4 so far within ESL Impact have had a really great run during the group stages on Inferno. Didn't drop it once. In fact, they only dropped one map during their entire group stages. So they are definitely very competent here on Inferno. No surprises that they are picking into it, but they really have to show us what they can do on this T side as we hop into the pistol round. Julie has a little bit of utility. It's early contact. Victoria gets gushed down and falls back.
Yeah, this is quick. B4 taking a lot of pressure and then falling back into a banana execute, trying to scramble these rotations. NOFEAR5 not budging.
Yeah, Elizabeth's going to be hearing this. Falls back, has a flashbang she can throw out to support Fatal, but it's a lot of pressure on these two players. The rotations haven't budged yet, and well, in fact, that's the perfect read. Feels like they've got a book here on B4 strategies, and they have studied it to a dime. Copying notes out, got the highlighter pens out because they have the perfect read on this situation. Now B4 do make their way back up. Victoria, hearing all of this, is going to be falling on back. And
this is my favorite
it's the
strategy.
Classic.
A, B, A, B. No one knows where we're going, and neither will NOFEAR5.
No, they know. They haven't budged at all.
No budge 5.
No budge 5. They've not moved one bit, and Elizabeth still has this flashbang as well. But now the real execute comes through. Elizabeth fires off a few shots. That flashbang comes on over. Fatal can swing out. Nice kill. Looking for another headshot. Can't connect. She goes down, as did Elizabeth, and that is the B bomb site theirs. But look at this fast flank from Victoria. Low HP doesn't matter. Still clicking hits, still taking names. Goddess with a couple, but now it's all onto Younger. 1 versus 2, getting a reload off behind the fountains, and Shu swings on wide.
Just when you think B4 are going to swing all together, they do so, but it doesn't matter. They walk straight into the firing line. And with NOFEAR5 rotating all 3 players down through banana, they're in the perfect positions to trade. It's just a battle of the aim, and the USPs, they come out on top.
Yeah, I think the key thing there is when Victoria gets that contact out on long, she falls back, and the 3 of them group up to push it towards mid to clear out top mid. They spot nothing, and they just hold W. All 3 moving as a pack. They arrive at the perfect time. B4 never get comfortable. Not even able to get the bomb down there in the end. So, Fatal going to be spotting everybody, and well, takes a couple down with her. Elizabeth gets one as well. Younger brought down low, and the rotations this time are very fast. There shouldn't be too much these remaining players can do. A couple of recovered smokes. That's about all they're working with. This MP9 collected up for Goddess is actually thrown out of the map. I don't know if that's really going to have a huge impact. I feel like NOFEAR5 don't want to collect that, but you never know what they're working with.
Now probing in towards middle. Goes a little bit silent on the server. 2-2 split for NOFEAR5. And for B4, you've got a couple of smokes here. They're going to be lined up towards long. Maybe the best play is potentially to pop out of apartments here. You can drop a smoke down towards balcony and try and work your way onto the site. The issue you've got is Victoria's already there.
Yeah, this is just want to get the bomb down. That's all they're really going for here, but I mean, there's no world that it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you that straight up now, Brandon. Goddess is going to get spotted here. Doesn't actually go down, but the bomb is on her back, and that's information gathered. Younger's got basically no health. Single smoke grenade to enable this, and well, now she is the only one remaining. So all of that time ticks down, and for naught.
Yeah, 1 casualty on the side of the defense as well, only losing an MP9. They're not going to worry about that at all. Can purchase another M4, drop over the weaponry, and get upgrades all around. It feels pretty by the book currently for NOFEAR5.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good day for B4, because this buy is actually not great for NOFEAR5. That's a triple FAMI setup. 1 MP9, single M4 A1S. Against 5 AKs.
Fast take on towards B. Lots of utility damage being deployed early. That flashbang's going to come in a little bit late. And Fatal does actually get traded out. Player advantage is still with B4. And they have got control of most of banana. Young has found a kill through the smoke.
That's huge. Shu goes down. Now they want to take control, trying to get something back. Elizabeth tapping on with the FAMAS. See Fatal struggle with the spray, trying to convert it earlier, and Elizabeth just spraying on wild. Has to go for the reload, and Nanish's just been sitting here the whole time. That trade's immediate, and now you know exactly where this remaining CT is. And well, this round is B4's.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a dedicated play straight out the gate, rather than thinking about going into two different areas of the map before focus their efforts over towards Banana. They get the trades, even if that flashbang was a little bit late. They still have the player advantage going into that, and quite rightly, as you said, that kill that Younger got through the smoke just provides an avenue of opportunity towards A.
Yeah, a few small mistakes there, right? Elizabeth going for that just spray through the smoke, not expecting a player tucked into the side towards Broom. Nani's just been sitting there the whole time, no HP, so she's just there just to hold off this attack, get the information, and she gets a kill for it and all the information. So plays that one perfectly, gets B4 on the board early. That skirmish in towards Banana comes out ahead for them. Fatal been able to convert that spray transfer. Maybe there's a chance, but not going to be the case. And now, because that is just the third round, that was a bit of an investment back in all those rifles. It's now actually pretty costly for NOFEAR5 to go for this. They have just about enough to get rifles out, but it's going to be a little bit wanting, probably worse than the round prior.
Yeah, you can kind of see the repercussions, right? MP9, you still got the Famises out, but it comes at a cost. The utility is a little bit lighter for the defense. Going for more of an apps play, trying to get information towards second middle, but Poppins is holding the line.
Yeah, they don't want to overstep their mark here, playing a bit more passive, not taking this fight in towards Banana early, knowing that they got really scorched the prior time. Just some lucky duels that went their way. Boost up for Victoria. Oh, it's always such an uncomfortable noise, the sound of like feet landing on the head. It's like
a little squelch.
Squelch.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the sound. Maybe it would make that if I jumped on your head with my feet.
I don't know, let's not try it.
It's going to boost me up on top of the studio later. Get a good view.
Have a look.
This boost with the bird's eye view could come into play here. Fatal gets an opening kill though onto Nani, and oh, here comes that boost. Gets one pop. It's an immediate trade. This is the B4 signature. Always someone there to trade immediately. Now the issue is the bomb is all the way back down towards T-spawn. They have to go collect that, and Younger is very nervous, and she spots out a player. Drops the molly. She can now pick up that bomb. Poppins has to come hold top mid to support, because they are hunting her down. If they find Younger, that's the round. Go through the door here, and she gets away.
Nice. Good pathing from Younger. 30 seconds left as well. It's a foot race. She's always going to win. Can plant the bomb over on A, and now they can set up in these after plants, because Poppins is the unknown entity. As long as they set up this crossfire here, it should be really difficult to break.
However, all of that running around and the information, NOFEAR5 are here very fast, but it is going to be a good setup. Flash through, Younger gets controlled towards short, but that's when they pop out now. Poppins has to do everything. Big kill. Gets up onto Cold Zero. Good angle here, Elizabeth. It's going to be difficult to clear it. She's looking for the fight. Flashbang down from Poppins. Reveals her position. Takes the fight. Elizabeth blinded, but connects the shots. You can see she didn't even know she'd done it, but the perfect pre-aim gets the clutch.
Yeah, I feel like B4 overplayed that as well. They were trying to take control back out towards short because they had an idea that NOFEAR5 would be trying to close the gap. Come on. No? There we go.
Hey.
But as I mentioned, once you plant that bomb there, just tuck into the site, turtle up, because the pressure's on NOFEAR5 to come to you. If you just set up in a crossfire, surely that round is B4's.
Yeah, that one's a real unfortunate round, because also if they'd had the bomb in their back initially, instead of having to go back and spend 30 seconds collecting it, if not longer, they can get hunkered on down. They don't feel claustrophobic on the site. They can get a player in towards mini pit or big pit, and then they can play it in a bit more of a comfortable setup. Instead, they never felt quite comfortable in that situation.
No, not at all. And it's a round, in fact, that NOFEAR5 almost steal away. Poppins trying her best, but the flashbang just completely gives up her position. That allows Elizabeth just to swing on in. Take nothing away from the kill, though. It still was spectacular.
Yeah, it's a bit of that inexperience, right? In the 1v1, you don't need to be fumbling the utility. You don't know where that second player is, and it happens. A fantastic round from Poppins regardless, though. She got a few very critical kills there, just to set them up into that position where they could recover that round. Good barrage, Goddess brought down low. Control being established. Nani just taking a drive, walking up to the smoke. Player behind her as well, so they are going to take this control. NOFEAR5 aren't contesting it.
Yeah, Elizabeth on the jiggle. As soon as she can see a shoulder, she will deploy the smoke. Oh, and even swings before it. Goddess removed.
Yeah, getting a little over-eager on that peak. response back is Apps, Julian Poppins. They made it work out towards Boiler last round. What can they do here?
Difficult setup. Pit and mini pit. Shu can take the first contact, and Stormy can just be a surprise. Smoke being deployed. Victoria's even here, but the jump in, it could potentially work out, but that's where Shu can strike.
Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing here except Poppins' headshots. Okay, maybe there is something here. Smoke dribbled on forward, but it's still 2 players here that you have to get past. Long has been dealt with, so they are feeling a bit more comfortable making their way through here. 1 player spotted in towards Pit and Shu, but are they accounting for the second player in towards Stormy? Avoiding the pit at the moment. Poppins wants to start fighting, wants to clear it, but can't find anything. And there's a rotation coming through. Now that second player is unaccounted for. Stormy tucked in this entire time. She can unravel everything in towards mini pit, but Younger is picking apart her teammates. Stormy reveals her card. 1 kill goes her way. Both the CTs here are fast on this flank. Nani looking for this first kill, gets it onto Fatal. Now they have Stormy locked in. She swings out wide, brought down low, running out of bullets as well. Has to go for the reload. And now all of that trickery, well, it's for nothing as Nani is able to find her.
That smoke dribbled out in front of Pit was everything. It locks 2 players off of their position. They can't see a thing. And it also allows B4 a little bit of leverage. They take the space out towards Long to lock off the rotations. And this Molotov flash combo allows that initial kill on towards Shu. And there, B4 just orchestrate a really nice mid-round.
Younger actually does so much work in that round as well, right? There's the kill out towards Long and Victoria. Again, getting the flanking player. She's even then, because she's taken down the library player, she's ready to take that fight onto short as well. I think she even got the assist onto the last player. So Younger, quite one in the prior game, has already started strong here. Feeling a bit more comfortable on Inferno.
Potential to tie up the scoreline as well. She needs to make sure they don't trip over their own shoelaces. Fatal tucked in towards the half wall. Good flash. Oh, actually, a lovely couple of kills. How does she get Nani over towards Wood?
That flashbang was just perfect. There's no one playing anti-flash. They can't deal with Fatal. Julie getting Shu does enable a pathway through here. Victoria has rotated quickly. Julie's already dropped down. Victoria's had it. Immediately adjusting. You can see she knows exactly what's going on, and now she can get into a very tricky position. Tucks in next to the K bales here, swinging out, and it's awkward, but she gets the duel. Puts it now back into the advantage for NOFEAR5. Younger and Poppins have to make this work.
It's a good smoke. There's a little bit of a gap, and in fact, Victoria's trying to exploit it. Younger and Poppins combining to out short and balcony. There is only 1 defender here. Rotations are making their way through, but Victoria's now repositioned.
Yeah, she's done everything though. She has all the information, knows exactly where they're coming from. Good Molotov, gonna flush her out, but they have to take these fights out into the open, and now it's all onto Younger. Has to come up big here, 1 versus 3. Knows where they all are though, so she can try and isolate the fights. Victoria up on the box, able to remove her.
What a round from Victoria. The fact that she repositions perfectly in towards short, drops the smoke, and then just hides, waits for the time, waits for the rotations to come in, so then they can fight B4 all at once. I mean, it all starts with this immaculate 5-7 work from Fatal.
Yeah, they were just caught out of position, right? You should always have 1 player there just holding the anti-flash, because you know that that's what the CTs are going to do. They're always going to flashbang through and try and take that control, and you need someone there to be able to swing around and find the kill. I mean, don't want to take away from Fatal, though. Those are some incredible shots, particularly on the player at logs.
Yeah, for sure. And as you mentioned, the perfect flashbang. Another round squandered for B4.
That would have been the round that reset NOFEAR5 as well, right? That would have been Eco, now they'd be going up against it instead. Well, now we're back on the other foot. B4 are the ones that are forcing into this round, and it's not going to be a good buy that they have here.
Yeah, maybe a MAC-10 thrown into the mix. Yeah, just 1 on Julie.
Second on Poppins.
All right.
They can maybe make something work here. A couple of techies in the mix. Nani, wow, hot feet. Running on through, want to make this fast, and she's been brought down low already. Victoria going for the spray. Gonna be connecting on 2. Victoria never sees an opponent, I swear to God. Every kill she gets, there's something on that feed. And well, Julie does get 1, but it's the only one she's gonna get. Goddess now, 1 versus 4, MAC-10 in hand. Going for the only play she has, which is trying to catch off one of these rotators, but you can see they are being cautious about it, ready for it. Elizabeth does go down, but there's the trade immediately from Fatal.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance as well, NOFEAR5. The fact when they rotate in, they just wait, contact being taken, immediate swing. No potential for that to potentially get out of control. 5 rounds to the good already on the CT side, and It's just ridiculous, Victoria. It just feels like she has got eyes in the back of her head and just overwatching the entire server. Incredible stuff. And that was the Force, as you mentioned. Now B4 on the eco.
Yeah, I thought she stopped playing that other game where you can throw out the drones and see where people are.
Talk about that.
Nice HEs. Boom, boom. Goddess exploded. Yeah, this is going to be a nice, easy one for NOFEAR5. Wouldn't be surprised if they just run through this smoke at this stage, try and catch someone off guard, but you're never going to catch Victoria off guard.
No, for sure. And I guess whilst we got a moment, we can think about the rounds that B4 have been successful with. They have got good control out towards apartments before, but Victoria in this one, yeah, again, it's just going to be another cleanup. Swapping over to the 5-7, Julie. What can she realistically achieve here? Maybe a kill on Victoria, but no, Stormy bails her out. But what I was saying is, B4, they've managed to get good control. There was a round where they proactively fought in towards Banana, and it worked out not too bad, but I don't know, it just feels like every single individual gunfight, apart from pop-ins, is all favouring NOFEAR5.
They're just playing good Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
It's just very refined. The peaks are well-timed. The support is always there. The flashbangs, the swings. Even that situation where Victoria's escaping, the support comes through from Stormy. It never feels like anyone's taking an over-peak or overstepping the mark.
It's flying towards middle either which way. NOFEAR5 thinking about pushing the issue on Banana instead. Think better of it. Take the control and then just fall back in.
Not quite the jump. Oh.
Oh no.
All right, third time's the charm. I like to get up my knife on there because the AK is a bit heavy. Makes it harder to do that little hop up.
There you go. She's in there. Flashbang forward potentially for a mid to B split, but Fatal's now on a little bit of an off angle, but fully blind. That's perfect. Look at those entries.
Both of them go down. That was with the reinforcement there from Elizabeth, and she's the first to fall. Fatal fully blinded. Good utility usage. Now this round is B4's.
Unless
the B split coming through. The only one that can stop this. We are looking at on the screen a close combat shot, a no-scope as well. Victoria, 2 in a position where she should never have even gotten 1. And it gives NOFEAR5 a fighting chance.
Look at this quick rotation as well. Going down in towards Banana. Shoot and Stormy ready to combine. They've got plenty of utility, and they can just go up and over this molly.
Okay, bomb is planted though. But yes, plenty of utility to work with, but the passive setups from B4 make it harder to flush them out. But a 1v1's giving up. That might be the way through. Shu with 1 onto Younger. 2 versus 2, a lot more doable now.
There's a smoke as well. They're going to deploy it over towards the bomb. Poppin swings out. Can't quite connect. And Shu tries to go around the corner. Stormy's even got a TK 1 versus 1. Goddess does not fall for the bait. B4. They do manage to capitalize on that.
But it gets way too close then. 5 versus 3 comes down to a 1v1. And that was almost a 1v2 there. Stormy taking down a teammate in the fray. And this came off these 2 fantastic entries. It felt like a situation where B4 should have stolen that one away without any issues. Closed it out, but Victoria, that double, the fact that she gets the second there, that just sets them up to be able to take those fights and to actually go for that retake. If she goes down with only 1 kill, I don't even know if they give it a look at.
Team kill never helps. Stormy, though, aggressive middle, pop-ins, trying to repair the damages. 1 kill back, it's good, but B4 are a little bit trapped here, but Poppins is just saying no. 3 quick kills, make it potentially a 4th as well onto the Glock.
Give her the ace, give her the ace.
Do it.
She's going to peek into it. No, Poppins, she's only got 1 HP, so she wants to stay alive. She might still get it. Let's keep an eye on Poppins. Up top mid, looking for the ace. Fatal swinging out, spots her. No ace going to happen, and uh-oh. Fatal, low HP, no kit. She is the aim star. Needs to find 2 more kills, making a lot of noise, and she has to. She has no time to work with. Has to be finding these fights as soon as possible. All they have to do is not give it to her, and well, Julie swings up with the Mac 10, gets it done.
What's poppin'? Well, it's going to be the scalps removed from the next. Poppin's really nice 4K here, just cleaning things up because again, that's another scary situation. Just like NOFEAR5 when they just barrel down middle, get the opener there. You've got the push in from Banana as well. You're like, oh my goodness me.
It's the 4th Inferno in the event. Decider is Overpass. A lot of Overpass at ESL Impact.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Actually, to be honest, Overpass is coming back into vogue, right? We saw it a lot at the Major as well. Maybe it's just the teams that we had at the Major, but it feels like a map that for a long time we didn't see it. There's only a few teams that really played it a lot, and then a lot were kind of hating it. But I think every team here basically plays it.
Where's Ancient?
Yeah, where's Ancient? We got Vertigo earlier. We got Nuke yesterday. Where's Anubis?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Still playing on the old patch.
Maybe next year.
Fast play for B4 up towards Banana. Fatal. Doesn't find a kill. Julie impactful on the MAC-10.
There's that South American Counter-Strike aggression. The MAC-10 getting it done. Julie charging on through. Got the final kill in that last round when the MAC-10 opens up this one with a double. Victoria, no head armor, and she is punished for it. Julie going on a rampage. Poppins with one of her own, and well, not much you can do here. Poppins with a double, getting fired up as they get their 5th.
A Route 1 Counter-Strike from B4. Completely rush B. Overwhelmed, NOFEAR5. They don't get a single kill, which is very, very damaging to their chances. Julie leading the charge with the SMG, finding 3 kills. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's huge. Now she can get a nice, easy upgrade to an AK. Didn't even have to work for it. Basically paid, well, did pay for itself with a bit of spare change. So she's happy with that one. And now, finally, NOFEAR5 are reset. B4 feeling like they're back in control, like they were earlier for a very brief moment until they fumbled against the eco. Now, you don't want to walk into the stack too fast. This is where you want to slow things down. You don't need to go directly into it. Nani gets a warning, and now the warning continues to toll out. Goddess able to recover one. The bomb dropped out in the open, but Julie is here to save the day. Shu, though, she wants to ruin it. 2 quick headshots. Bomb recovered. The flank coming through. Fatal. She could do it all here. Younger, the only one remaining, swings around on a dime with the orb, hits the shot. But now it gets very difficult. She knows where Shu was. She just took down 2 of her teammates. Shu has nothing but a pistol. Younger might even want to swap over to the AK here. The AWP, not a weapon you really want in a 1v1.
Look at the gamble. Shu's rotated to B, and Younger's walking right into the trap.
Needs to be careful here on these clears. Needs to be methodical. The Glock out. Shu has the better pistol. Not quite spotted yet. Tucked into orange as Younger's back turn. Oh, and Shu with the headshot. It's another stolen round from NOFEAR5.
How on earth have NOFEAR5 done this again? It's all off the handiwork of Shu. 3 kills in the round, and she gambles that Younger's going to grab the bomb and pivot to the opposite bomb site, of which she initially got these first kills of the 5-7. And while the gamble, it certainly pays off.
Just when I was talking up B4, playing their own game, getting back into control of things, they let it slip. The bag, it fumbles out of their hands onto the floor, spilling its contents everywhere. But they do get another chance. They have another investment. Younger's got an AWP. It's not a great investment. 2 players are going to be going a little bit wanting here. Might seeing those MAC-10s out again. Julie showed us what she could do with it before. But you can't make mistakes against NOFEAR5. They'll capitalize every single day.
What we've seen as well is NOFEAR5 playing very passive over towards Vertigo, being a lot more methodical in their opportunities. It's the same case here. They're being methodical, but they're throwing in more faster rounds, especially on the partial investments. They're throwing caution to the wind, and while it's certainly paying off, that's a couple of pistol rounds just in this first half alone.
2 rounds, it should have been B4s, and well, this could be a straw towards Camel's back. Let's see a Tech 9, MAC-10 as mentioned. Not the tools you want. An early 3-player lean over towards B. They rotate a player back now. Double setup over towards Arch, so Shu is the only one on the side itself. They go for an apps pop here. It's actually the perfect play. Shu, the smoke. Oh, she deployed it then. It would have slowed down everything. I'm going to drop it now, and I don't think they're going to respect it. Push through. Shu out in the open. They need to remove her. If they can take her down, that's the way through. And she's staying alive. Stormy rotates over, but 2 quick kills. And that's their pathway through. Victoria looking for the fight. Younger's holding it. Shoots a shot off. Lets them know that she is there. But they are also low, and the bomb is dropped out in the open. Cannot be recovered. Look at the health on Poppins. 1 HP. Younger with 16. and 3 players to find. They are all doubled up here. Swing out, a nice shot from Younger. Looking for another, but can't quite hit the flick. Poppins does, though, but there's the immediate trade from Elizabeth.
Yeah, nice try from B4. The flashbang in from Poppins to set up Younger's peak. That's such a unpredictable angle to wide swing from Boiler in that scenario. Being supported, it nearly pays off, nearly hits the second shot on towards Victoria. But unfortunately, it's not the reality we live in. Poppins gets cleaned up right at the end. Another round for this CT side.
It's another situation where NOFEAR5 just always have that extra player there ready for the trade, right? They're just always got the right setup to deal with these, even if B4 come out ahead in the openers. They can't quite close it. And, oh, that's hefty. Goddess's head ringing. And again, it's pistols. A 9th round looming for NOFEAR5. B4 should be on 7 right now. Instead, they're on 5. That might be all they get at this point. Victoria holding for this, and she's missed a couple of uncharacteristic shots. Goes for the USP, and the MP9 at this range is trying, and she's getting a couple. Victoria gets one with that USP in the end. Goddess, the only one remaining, spotted out by Fatal, and it's an easy 9th, not a lick of damage done.
There's been a couple of rounds as well for B4 where it's been a little bit unfortunate in some of them in terms of the bomb placement. Victoria catches the kill into the round previous, and that drops the bomb, which halts the momentum. You got that round that we were talking about that falls NOFEAR5's way, where B4 spent 30 seconds because that bomb's all the way back in T-spawn. And you mentioned 7. I'll be honest, there's a lot of opportunity here where B4 could have really run away with this T-side. Scoreline, it doesn't really quite suggest the true narrative of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Elizabeth, though, she's going to write her own story here. Victoria gets one in mid, darting around that smoke that she deployed deep to catch off Julie in second mid. So this one is crumbling. Last round of the half. And look how low they are. The nades raining in, littering the battlefield, and everyone is falling. Shoot is caught off by Younger. Elizabeth was low, but B4, they are really the lowest here. Can just about make one player if you combined all their health pools. A mega B4.
Look at this push as well. NOFEAR5 flashing in top banana. Could be a little bit of false information, but this is a good smoke. However, B4 are going to try and disrespect it. Trades are even, which favors this CT side. Younger versus Free flashes through, but Stormy deals the damage. Double digits found for NOFEAR5. We're going to throw it to a short break. When we come back, we'll see if B4 can hold on.
on. Don't let them win. Just reach down. You'll turn it around. All these roads we take helps us find a way, even if we learn the hard way. We get through it all. It's okay to fall. We are standing tall. They can try, but they won't succeed. They know we won't.
Welcome back, everybody. A 10-5 half going the way of NOFEAR5. Now, those numbers are a little misleading because B4 certainly put up a strong fight and many of those rounds could have gone the other way. But regardless, it puts us in a position where NOFEAR5 are now 6 rounds away from locking themselves in a spot in the semi-finals.
Yeah, true test of mentality here for B4 as they swap over to the CT side. 3 players start towards Banana. NOFEAR5 again waiting, just in case there's going to be a push from the CTs.
Once again, we've got the quad Berettas out on each side of the map. This triple setup in towards Banana. This could be everything. Goddess tucked in playing anti-flash. Swings out at the perfect time. The flashbang through. Swings out. Actually, it's a HG. A lot of damage done. Stormy is low. Shu gets peppered in from Poppins. All this control from B4. It's a good start.
Look at the gap.
Oh.
In towards long. The issue you've got is that Stormy could get caught off guard with the bomb, but that doesn't happen. Julie swings out, doesn't hit the shot.
They have spotted this though, so now they account for it. You can see Nani is falling back now just to hold if they come back around. Shu is scouting it out. She's on the recon mission here. Stormy low with the bomb, doesn't want to be taking the fights. They're just holding. They're holding top mid as well. If this swing comes through, okay, Poppins might be the one to undo it. No, Stormy, a blinder, removes her, and now it's a 3v3. 2 players on the site. NOFEAR5, again, it says patience working out for them. Victoria, she's low, and Julie gets a huge kill onto Shu. Look at the health points. A single bullet will do it. And it might just be Nannies that gets it done. They're going to be walking straight into her. She is ready for them. Smoke in hand, catches as it drops. Stormy now, 1 versus 3. And a pistol round looking secured for B4.
That smoke could potentially allow a bomb plant. Even deploying another. Stormy just wants to inject a little bit more cash into the pockets of NOFEAR5, and that's exactly what happens. So to be honest, you take that as a win. The fact that she's able to get that, considering the low HP, there was a gap, but patience doesn't quite pay off this time. And in fact, it's Nani just to hold this entire time, locking in that flank, and comes up with a very important kill.
I'll tell you what, though, it did look like the patience was going to pay off. When they got arch control, and they were just sitting there, holding for a push, holding for the rotations back. They find one, it goes into that 3-on-3, and you think, okay, maybe they're about to pull this off, but that's the big kill onto Shu, because the other 2 players are so low that it then gets incredibly desperate. They get the bomb plant, which, as you said, that's the win. That allows them to invest into this now, which doesn't make this any easier for B4.
Yeah, I think the kill on Poppins was a little bit misleading because she was looking for information rather than rotating, and I feel like NOFEAR5 thought that was the only player left over towards A. But regardless, it doesn't matter. B4, it's a necessary pistol to keep their hopes and dreams alive here at ESL Impact Season 2 Finals. I've got a force buy from this T side. We know how good they can be on pistols, especially on Inferno.
Well, they're going to be taking the contact through here. Younger fires off a couple of shots, falls back. She's out in the open though, so she has to stand and hit all these shots. Flashbang comes through. She's not able to get out, runs out of bullets, a recovered rifle as well. Now this split coming on through. 2 players on the side. A rotation over from Nani at a good time. Stormy caught in the reload. Actually manages to get a headshot. Fatal finds a kill as well. So this is suddenly now looking a lot better.
Yeah, this is difficult. Molotov over towards Poppins' position. Nani needs to get this kill on towards Fatal, but the adjustment is there. Poppins is found out, and suddenly Goddess is left all alone.
This is another one of these rounds from B4 where just a few small mistakes and NOFEAR5 just capitalized on it. It was that positioning right from Youngher. She's out in the open. At most, you can get 2 kills there. If you go down, you can see it scrambles the defense. They have to rotate players over, and then a few duels that don't go their favor. You know, it's a 1-for-1 kill where the winner comes out with 10 HP, and suddenly she feels like she has to push forward. Fatal's holding for it, and NOFEAR5's patience, it's
Rewarded.
It's just this massive wall that you're just smacking your head against, and you're not winning.
It's almost like they've not learned from the lessons on Vertigo, because even in that scenario where NOFEAR5 had a couple of players out towards long after taking that space, it was actually Victoria, I believe, just holding the flank, waiting for that banana push to come in. Everything is accounted for NOFEAR5.
There's only 2 rifles on NOFEAR5 side then. The rest had pistols. B4 had all the rifles out then. They'd fully, obviously they won the round prize. They had everything going into it. And now, well, they're in this weird position where Goddess is saved over an M4, and what do you even do at this stage? Do you force around that? You kind of have to with lost bonus as it is. So they're taking this time out now to discuss how they want to go forward for this, because this could be a critical round.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to force into it, and they should. MP9's come out as well. Youngo can drop over some utility. And this gets dicey, because it's an all-in here for B4. If they lose this, they've already just, they hand over and they roll out the red carpet for NOFEAR5 just to walk this one over the line.
Bullet onto Goddess now with that M4 saved across. Now, one saving grace for B4 is that everyone is having a pretty similar performance. You're not having those couple of players that are lagging behind, so they are kind of working on one unit here. And okay, Poppins might have found a timing here as she pushes in. It's a strong lean towards B from NOFEAR5. All of them grouping up over this side, and they might just want to push the issue, and in fact they're going to do just that. Flash through, Nani wants to take this fight. She's able to come up with a kill, looking for a second, can't connect it, but Goddess swings out, looking for the double, and she is able to connect it. The defense holds strong. Goddess coming up big. Call her Athena. She's the goddess of war, holding down the B bomb side, and there is no way past her armor.
Flashbang back through Elizabeth. Does capitalize upon it, and through the smoke, Youngo will fall as well. Overstepping the mark for B4, but now this flank of Poppins could potentially come in. Stormy's found another through the smoke, and suddenly it's just this 5-7 to try and recover the situation.
Has to do everything here. Might be able to deny the bomb plant. No, behind the fountain, it's perfectly placed. Elizabeth is low, and Poppins is looking for the shot. Is able to find that first. Stormy tucked into the corner. No, Poppins going for the fight. Picks up an AK as well, but can't quite adjust. Stormy comes out. Elizabeth steals that round away. That was a 2v4 delivered by Elizabeth. Goddess stepped up, tried to do everything she could. A huge multi-kill, but NOFEAR5. Once again, it's these individuals stepping up in these huge clutches.
Nice flash as well to get Goddess off the line here. That's everything. And suddenly, Youngo just thinks that she can trade immediately, and some ridiculous smoke kills coming in for NOFEAR5 again. And they're going to get a temporary bit of breathing room.
They don't need the breathing room. They've got 6 rounds to breathe around. B4 are the ones that are out of breath at the moment. And yeah, I mean, this is the 13th. Done and dusted. I mean, to be fair, we did see NOFEAR5 steal away a few ecos. 2 of them, in fact. But they had some nice pistols behind it. This is just USPs. And they've got a stack. 4 players leaned over towards A, and oh, good damage done by Goddess, but Victoria immediately trades. Flash comes through to take control. Stormy gets spotted out, trying to hold off against these USPs, and they do overwhelm her, but B bomb site completely open. And there is a flank coming on through. She was about to walk around into mid and find a bunch of backs turned. That's one, brings Nani down low, and she's overwhelmed as well. So a couple of AKs can be recovered here, and you can throw that last pistol player maybe into the mix to do some more damage.
Yeah, but just hold on to these AKs. That's so important for B4. This round's already gone. Escape due. Bring forward 2 rifles. It means you can buy up the utility as well to deny NOFEAR5 another opportunity. I was seeing again another layering of these rounds for NOFEAR5. You've got the patient mid rounds where they're just holding for B4 to make a mistake, and then they just swap it up. An aggressive play, fully contact in towards B. And it just works out perfectly. 3 rounds away from potentially eliminating, well, definitely eliminating B4 and progressing into the playoffs.
I'll tell you what, NOFEAR5 have just been very impressive these last 2 series. You've watched them in both these elimination series, which they've just stood ground, felt calm, played their game, and it's coming out ahead. I mean, in that opening match against Furia, they looked rough. They got decimated. And it feels like a completely different team here against a similar caliber of opponent. B4, one of the best in the entire scene, top 2 in South America, and a team that I expected, and I'm sure many did, to go through to that semi-final spot, but NOFEAR5 looking about to lock it in.
Potentially. Quicker play out towards top middle now. Through the smoke. Look at them go. Younger not going to be able to do anything. That's a good nade. In fact, it doesn't do any damage. I thought it might have. But NOFEAR5, they're accelerating on towards short. Younger tucked into the bomb site, delivers with the first. Can't quite convert the spray onto the second, but Julie's in towards the pit as well. And somehow this has turned into a 1 versus 2.
Yeah, Fatal can pull these off. We've seen to do it. The aim star, 2 kills already, looking to take the fight to them. Nani goes down. Fatal so low. Has a bit of time. The Molotov thrown down can collect the bomb. She's playing this patient. She has so much time to work with. Goddess just trying to piece this one together. Fatal might be about to get the kill, holding the angle. Goddess swings out and hits it. Fatal's clutch is denied.
And that's a very important round, but it comes again at a lot of heavy damages for B4. That is one player just staying alive this entire time. So you can invest in, and AWP can be purchased for Younger, but around it, you've got a supporting cast of Thamuses and MP9s.
Okay, they win the round, but it's costly. Fatal, you believe. You believe when Fatal's in those situations. Victoria's got an AWP out as well. No head armor behind it. Younger's got hers. Younger is having a much better game this time around. For a second there, I thought she connected that one. Just about misses the mark, but keeps them on notice.
Flashbang back through, B4 taking the map control away, but Elizabeth, what is that shot?
Goddess's body blown out of banana. Headshot on the retreat. Now they're reinforcing A. 3 players getting on close. Younger with the AWP is now playing that rotator position out towards long at the moment. Nani's the only one over towards B. At the moment, NOFEAR5 not giving up anything, and this mid control, they're taking it, and they're not spotting anybody here. No one committing off that flash, and that might be Younger's cue to make her way over to B.
Yeah, rotate might be here in time. Julie trying to force the issue down towards top middle, looking for information. And it does work out because Poppins is going to transition over. Nani is good for 1. But there are immediate trades. NOFEAR5 crack open the bomb site.
Yeah, Nani going down there is actually going to give them the avenue through 3 versus 3, and they have all the health to work with. Good damage done onto all 3. There's no easy path here to get this kill. Younger is looking for something, but the smoke is blocking her vision entirely. Julie low, but she has a flashbang to set up the team. Victoria, it's another kill through another wall. Younger removed, that's the AWP. Julie picks it up now, low HP, but she might just be saving this. And the hit through to the B bomb site. It's perfect.
It all starts off the back of that 1 kill. And then NOFEAR5 are patient. They just wait to see, again, if there's going to be any mistakes. And I'll be honest, there wasn't from B4. They jiggled, they got the information at top middle, they rotated all the pieces, but going 1 for 1 there, the rotations were a little bit late when NOFEAR5 executed, and then you look at the utility going into that retake, and the fact that Victoria will not miss a single sniper shot just makes it exceedingly more difficult for B4.
Yeah, Nani getting 1 there and then going down is also huge, right? She's that anchor player, and she really needs to be staying alive, sitting behind that smoke. I mean, she has to go for the fight just because it is that 3-on-4, and she needs to do something on this entry, otherwise they'll just get hunkered in on these post plants. But she's only good for that 1, gets traded out immediately, and that's kind of it. As Victoria with just another one of her many kills through a surface of some sort that's not flesh.
Timeout being called in for B4 has just expired. And they are investing into this. Kind of need to at this point. You just need to throw everything you have at NOFEAR5 and see what sticks. Currently, that solution could be the SMGs going up close. We've seen Poppins find a little bit of a gap in towards second middle and at a number of rounds, so potentially that's something to exploit.
Yeah, Poppins is having a good game, 17 for 17, best on her server for her team. She's just running through the flames, head down, ducking. She's able to get through, looking for the fast play, but she was ready for it. The MP9 loses out. What is the response? It's a lean over towards B. Younger making her way over there, wanting to reinforce this site, hoping that NOFEAR5, having found that opener, want to fake it out with the play over that side of the map. At the moment, they're just taking ground, taking space in towards mid, and Julie is the only one here.
And so is Fatal. But with having 3 players over towards B, it leaves a gap in towards long, and unsurprisingly, NOFEAR5, they found it.
Not even deploying the utility yet. They don't want to give up the ghost. Okay, that smoke's going to go down. A deep smoke thrown from spawn, but they know nothing's behind it. The rotation can come through, but where are they going to rotate to? Julie caught out. All of this, the perfect play from NOFEAR5. They find the exact gap they needed to, and that's it. They're giving up the 15th. They are conceding series elimination point.
What I really like there from NOFEAR5 is they've got all that space anyway. So rather than dropping the smokes, they try and get as close as they can to go around the corner, so it's a little bit more of a surprise. And it works out perfectly. You see that Julie's stuck between 2 mines. Do I focus my efforts over towards apartments, or do I need to look in towards the bomb site? Chooses the latter, and unfortunately is completely caught out because it's always Shu on the lurk, and it's always Shu with the kill.
I mean, everyone on the side of the server for NOFEAR5 is having an incredible game. Elizabeth, the lowest on 12 kills, but she won one of those rounds single-handedly for them with that triple kill that she picked up. So every player here finding impact, every player hitting their shots, and for B4, they are struggling. They now have to get 8 consecutive just to take overtime to stay alive here at the ESL Impact Winter Finals.
It gets difficult as well because it's 2-stage loss bonus. So really just not going to receive too much at all.
Younger can drop over a FAMAS or an MP9 to one of the players, though, so there's something to work with. Nani can also drop over an MP9, so, you know, they can invest around this, and they have to invest around this, but it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. 2 MP9s, 2 FAMASs, and an AWP, all B4 have in their hands to stay alive.
And if you know NOFEAR5 here, it's now a consideration. Do you go for something a little bit quicker? Looks like the answer is yes, straight up in towards Banana, dropping the utility, taking the control so early. The swing in. Goddess has been caught off guard, dropped down to below half, and immediately these smokes need to come out.
Yeah, you got to wonder about swinging out for these fights when you've been losing them consistently. It's a risky play, and she's brought down low off the back of it. And there's no damage done back. No utility, no HEs over, no flames, nothing to do damage to NOFEAR5. They get Banana for free. There is no charge at all to get in there.
Look at this setup, though, in towards apartments. This could be crucial. We know that Shu likes to reside in here. Younger can post up, take first contact, bait in that SMG. But with NOFEAR5 taking space towards Banana, and now they've got control towards top brackets. B4, no info.
Yeah, this setup is good early on, but this late in the game, I mean, Julie's just going for the information play, and she gets punished. Again, it's the patience from NOFEAR5 resulting in the opening kill. Younger holding that, but look at the rotations. Everyone going back towards B. A smoke has been dropped. Nani has an incendiary in her hands. And now Poppins rotates over, so they are gambling correctly. The AWP is not going to be here. She has to make her way over late. She might even get caught up by the rotations. Hit coming through. Goddess in the smoke, removed by Fatal. Nani now looking for some sort of fight, but she is just seeing gray screen. Not a single player that she can connect with. Poppins joins over with her. 3 versus 5, and it's their entire hopes and dreams on this. And Shu's in the backline as well. Fatal drops 1. Poppins, a nade lands at her feet. Younger accounting for that, so at least she gets 1. But now how do you pull this one off?
There's a smoke for Banana at the very least. There's utility to flash Poppins through. Younger going for the spam. Actually does hit Elizabeth. Goes for the follow-up, not quite. But you can take pop shots all you like. You need to find a way through. That could be it on towards Poppins, but Elizabeth trades. Young 1 versus 3.
No time left. She's absolutely cannot do it. Nice kill, but that's going to be it. Victoria closes it out. NOFEAR5 take the series and lock in a spot in the semi-finals.
And that unfortunately means as well we have to say goodbye to B4. One of the favourites to make it through to the playoffs here at ESL Impact Winter Finals, but NOFEAR5, who took that shock best-of-3 series over Nava Javelins, well, they proved their worth here at LAN.
2 different styles of CS clashing on the big stage, and well, it's the CIS squad that come out ahead, able to take